All right, good morning, trade pros. Welcome to our morning market update for Monday, May 21st of 2018. This is George Papazov, Trade Pro Academy. I'm standing today. I got the standing desk that I paid good money for, and then it feels like the motor blew out the last couple of weeks because I've been standing. We got a really good, exciting morning market update for you. I want to say today feels like a little bit like a holiday. When I was driving in, there was literally no traffic at all. And then I realized it is a holiday in Canada. We're celebrating Victoria Day. So to the Canadian friends, happy Victoria Day. You have an opportunity here to trade with us in the U.S. session because you're probably not at work. In Asia, Japan's up 0.3%. Hong Kong is up 0.6%. China's up 0.6%. And India is down 0.7%. So a little bit of strength in the Asian equities. We're going to talk about why and what caused this upside. At Sunday at 6 p.m., we gapped higher. We had a bullish open on the futures side, and we're going to explain why in a moment. In Europe, at midday, London is up 0.8%. Paris is up 0.7%. Frankfurt futures are down 1/3 of a percentage point. So modest gains as well in the European markets. In the United States, Dow Jones is up 0.9%. Dow Jones is up almost a whole percentage point already, and we haven't even opened up for the regular U.S. session trade. S&P's up half a percentage point on the gap higher. Like I said, NASDAQ's up 0.6%. So bullishness pretty much across the board in Asia, Europe, and the U.S. to start the week. All right, crude oil is up 0.2% to 71.52, so a little bit of a bid in crude. Gold prices are dropping down 0.6% to 1283.50. Support on gold is around 1282. So we got another $1.50 before we really start to run into some key support levels and structure here into the gold market. Bitcoin down half a percentage, but above our key support at $8,300 and also below our key resistance of $9,000. Bitcoin's a little bit range bound. I think if we go above 9,000 again and we hold that resistance, you got a little bit of an upside trend. You could run it up to 12,000 as a target. All right. In today's calendar, we have at 8:30 Chicago Fed National Activity Index that already was released. At 12:15, we have Fed's Bostich speaking. So we have Federal Reserve speaker. We got a lot of Fed speakers this week, including on Wednesday at 2 p.m., the FOMC meeting minutes. It's going to be very important. We covered that in our market analysis live session last night. You guys want to get a chance to review it, you sign into the website and play it back. Market Analysis Live is a recurring webinar that occurs every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, where we get together as a team, all of our subscribers, and we look at what's going to happen in the upcoming week. So it's a good way to get prepared for the trading week on an off day, while it's not as pressure situation like. That makes sense? I'm an immigrant. All right. So at 2:15, we have Fed's Harker speaking as well today. So we have two Fed speakers, and that's it for the news. I mean, there's not a lot of economic news coming out today, so it feels like it's going to be a little bit of a slower, low-volume day. Another reason it's going to be a slower, low-volume day is 4 countries are celebrating bank holidays, or the banks are closed in celebration of holidays. All right, Switzerland, the bank is closed. That's a banking holiday, so that's going to be out of business today. In Europe, French banks are closed. German banks are closed as well. In Canada, the banks are closed. So because you have these 3 key markets that are closed in the European session, I expect volatility to be lower today. I expect the market to be a little bit more range bound. There may not be any big moves. There could be, and if there are, your job is to step on them and make some money. But don't be surprised if there aren't any big moves. If we just sit there and oscillate and chop in a range on low volume, that's okay too. It is a Monday, and it's also European bank holidays across the board. So there's going to be a little bit less volatility. How do you adjust to that? It's a threefold process. You got to do 3 things today to survive and make sure that you're ahead of the game. Number 1, trade smaller size, less contracts, less volatility, less contracts. Number 2, trade less frequently. So less volatility, less frequent trading. You don't need to be out there doing 30 trades today. 3 to 5 will suffice for you to hit your profit target if you're patient enough. There aren't going to be 30 opportunities. I think today, this morning, is going to be 1 good opportunity. It's your job to catch it. So give yourself 3 to 5 shots to get that one. I mean, if you're hunting, you're not going to bring an assault rifle to hunt deer, right? So you got to be more methodic, more patient, and be a sharpshooter today. And the third thing you got to do in preparation is take profit quicker, right? So less holding time for trades, less size, less frequency, less holding time, aka faster profits, faster loss cuts as well. All right, that's it for the economic news. Those are my 3 tips. The Dow Jones is up 228 points, and the stocks, oil, and everything is bidding up. along with the US dollar, on news that the US-China tensions are going to be put on hold. This trade war that the media has dubbed is going to be put off for a little bit. And this is what was said on a Fox interview. And this was said by Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin. He said, "We are putting the trade war on hold. Right now, we have agreed to put the tariffs on hold while we try to execute the framework." So because they're not putting these levies or tariffs out onto these countries right away, they've said that we'll wait for that until we build out the framework of what we're trying to accomplish. That's kind of like we're buying a little bit of time, and the market is taking that in the positive light. Right? The market prices now. Doesn't price the future, doesn't price the past, it prices in right now. And right now, there's a little bit less pressure. Therefore, equities are getting a little bit stronger. All right? That's the reason we gapped higher. That's the reason we got a little bit more bullish momentum. In terms of oil, the average price of regular grade gasoline in the US is now $3 per gallon. And it's up 10 cents over the past 2 weeks. Most expensive and the cheapest gas prices in the nation. Well, you are unlucky if you live in the San Francisco Bay Area in terms of gas. I mean, San Francisco Bay Area is amazing. So you are lucky that you got the climate, but you're paying $3.79 a gallon for gasoline. And Baton Rouge, Louisiana, $2.54 is the cost. It's the lowest in the nation. So gas prices are up. AAA is still projecting the largest Memorial Day consumption of gasoline. So this upcoming week, gasoline prices will look to sustain some of this momentum, and they will probably be at their peak Friday night before this Memorial Day long weekend coming up in the United States. This upcoming week, basically. Canada, we had the holiday on Monday, but next Monday is a real holiday for the U.S. Markets, and we're still going to do a quick morning market update. The futures will be open till 1 p.m. Eastern, so there's going to be some opportunity. I was looking for an oil short, but given that we're going to Memorial Day weekend, I'll probably put that trade aside until that passes, unless I get a really good opportunity that I can't get my hands off of. Then I'll just get in there and short it. But demand's going to rise for that, and prices at the pump are definitely going to be rising in time for the Memorial Day weekend. So if you want to save some money on gas, pump today, pump tomorrow. Do it before Friday, because Friday prices get jacked up a lot. All right, that's it for a morning market update, guys. Trade well today, trade careful, manage your risk, and trade like a trade pro. And remember, do the 3 tips that I told you. Trade less frequently, trade less size, take profit quicker, and you're going to have a great session no matter what happens. I'm not saying we can't move 30 points a day. I'm saying it's not likely. Anything can happen, and it's your job to take advantage of what does happen, not to predict what will happen. You're not here with a crystal globe like, Mr. Market, where are you going to be? Even if it goes where you want it to go, doesn't mean you're going to make money. Therefore, focus on making money, and where it goes is irrelevant. You guys have yourselves a great session. I'm going to turn around and open up the trading room with my man Victorio here and Steven, who's mobile. He's our oil desk. So let me turn around, guys. Let me get this show on the road. I look forward to trading with you. Come out and check out a trading room. Comes the 14-day money back guarantee. It's literally risk-free to trade with us for the first 2 weeks. So here's a question that I ask you. Why not? What have you got to lose? Nothing, and all the gain. So I'll see you there. Take care and goodbye. Standing gives you more energy. This is, who would have thought? Who would have thunketh? Yeah, it's when you feel the most tired that you should be most